Nothing he can do about it now. Oh, 51 points in front. 43 remaining. How relieved from Selby, there you see the relief. The fist pump. What a match that was. 8-4 in front. It looks all over for the defending world champion. But there, the sweat from the brow. Boy, did he have some...
Welcome to day two here at Breakoff. Of course, all the chat was about whether Mark Selby would fall victim to the Crucible curse, the first-time defending champions getting knocked out in the first round. It didn't look that way when he resumed last night, 6-3 up against Kurt Mafflin, but the Londoner, who now flies the flag for Norway, raced back into the match. He played brilliantly to lead 9-8. Selby looked dead and buried, but somehow did what he always does and ground out the last two frames. When our man Ivan Hershevitz caught up with him in the post-match press conference very late on last night, he was a relieved and happy man.
What's the overriding emotion at the end?
Yeah, just happy to win, really. I mean, up to 8-5, I felt like I was in control. I felt like I played a good game up to 8-5. And then, to be fair to Kurt, he sort of probably back against the wall, let his arm go, and he played great to go 9-8 up and had probably one or two good chances at 9-8 and 9-0. And sort of, I don't know, I mean, you'd probably have to speak to Kurt whether he felt the pressure and twitched a bit, but I mean, he's played fantastic. I mean, he should be proud of himself. First time at the Crucible there.
Well, some generous words from Mark Selby towards Kurt Mafflin. He now has a few days off before coming back to contemplate his next match. Oodles of drama then on the first day at the Crucible, and there will be, of course, again next year, but intriguingly, before a single ball has even been potted in the 2016 World Championship. Let's find out why. Well, the great thing about the Crucible is you never know who you're going to bump into, and I'm joined by two men who know more than a thing or two about drama, writing it, directing it, starring in it. We have the two Richards, Richard Wilson, known as Victor Meldrew, brilliant director these days, and Richard Bean, who has written and produced plays here at the Crucible before. And guys, without giving too much away, you've got a great snooker-related project that you're currently working on. Richard Bean, first of all.
Yes, the Richard on my right, asked me to write a play about snooker since he's an associate director here, and I leapt at the chance. And so it's in its first draft form, and we're here today to get the authentic world of snooker, which obviously the play's set in the world of snooker, to really find out what goes on and get everything, get the authenticity right for the play.
Richard, have you been a fan of snooker for a while, or are you just picking up interest surrounding what you hope will be a great play to direct next year?
Well, I used to be a fan, I have to say, when snooker began its revival, and I watched it a lot, and I still watch it a bit, but since I become an associate director at Sheffield, I've always wanted to do a play that opened with a snooker setting.
Have you based any of the characters on little snippets that you've picked up about researching snooker, or is this a brand new character that you're inventing?
Well, the character's an archetype. He's a young snooker player who comes through. His dad was a kind of amateur, a good amateur, and his dad built him a shed in the back garden, you know, a bit like Ronnie O'Sullivan, kind of. His dad built him a snooker extension in the garden. But this lad has a snooker shed in the back garden, and he's just a young kid, and he's completely brilliant because he's done that thing of putting in 20,000 hours on the snooker table.
Well, it sounds absolutely brilliant. And can you give us the name of the play? You've teased us with some of the content. Can we give that much away?
Yes, it's called The Nap.
And we may have to explain for non-snooker fans what the nap is, but it's when you run your hand over the bays, you can feel the the pile, isn't it?
The pile, yeah.
Like a carpet, you feel the pile pushes one way and it's smooth the other way.
It's got a great ring to it. So, well, good luck with continuing to write that. We hope you definitely enjoy directing it on the theatre that you're so passionate about, and enjoy the rest of your time here at the Crucible.
We might even write a part in for you.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. Well, we understand you're coming back for the final, which will be quite some show. So thank you for your time, and good luck with what sounds like a brilliant project.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Well, the last draft still to be finalised in the Nat, but that will certainly be a play to watch here at the Crucible. So, back to the action. This morning, Marco Fu resumed 6-3 up against Jimmy Robertson. Robertson, remember, the proud man from Sussex, had a bit of a point to prove because when he came to the Crucible for his debut in 2011, I think it was, he only managed to take a single frame off Mark Selby. He did much better against Marco Fu, trailed 6-3, tried to get back into the match, but Fu, the semi-finalist from 2006, eventually closed it out 10 frames to 6. He now has a week off before facing Judd Trump or Stuart Carrington in the second round. What will you do with the entire week that you've now got?
Yeah, because I've never played on the first day at the Crucible, so I didn't know I have that many days off. But yeah, just gonna maybe stay in Sheffield and practice a little bit and watch a bit of snooker because it feels more involved if I'm still in Sheffield. So just gonna spend the next few days, relax, practice, watch a bit of snooker, and then just get ready for my next match.
As we all know, Sheffield forms a fantastic backdrop for this championship. It's not just the Crucible Theatre itself, it's the fact that the whole city gets behind the event. So we thought it was about time we had a little bit of fun and headed out onto the streets of the Steel City to find out how much the people here know about their famous alumni. 14 faces, 30 seconds. How many of the people in this great city will recognise their own?
Nigel Benn.
Kel Brook. Great Sheffield band. Not Simeons, not the Apes, the Arctic Monkeys.
You know who he is. Sean Penn.
Sean Bean, I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Oh, Jarvis Cocker.
Yes. Your wife's getting more than you.
Jessica Ennis.
Yes.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Peter Elliott. Sorry.
Oh.
No, I don't.
No, I don't know that one is either.
Oh, Jeremy Beadle.
No, blind politician. Blind politician.
Oh.
He recovered from being stabbed. Okay, Kel Brook. Brilliant Sheffield band.
Arctic Monkeys.
Yes.
Oh, Sean Bean.
Yeah. Perhaps you got a crush on him.
No. Bit. Jarvis Cocker.
Yeah, brilliant.
Ennis.
Yeah.
Jessica Ennis.
Jessica Ennis.
Let me get some.
Oh,
Steve Cram.
No. Another one from that era. 88, silver medal.
Sebastian Coe.
No, you listed everyone but him. It was Peter Elliott.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Who's that man?
I know that one.
I don't know. His name's Paul Carrick. Well, Stuart Bingham is a man who knows what it takes to win at the very highest level, but can he crack the Sheffield Famous Faces Challenge? Ball run, 30 seconds. Give us as many as you can, starting now.
Special K, Kel Brook.
Yep.
Pass.
Sharp, brilliant actor,
I know.
massive Sheffielder.
Can't think.
You got to pass.
Oh.
Pulp.
Pulp Fiction, Richard.
No, Pulp, as in the band.
Yeah. Croft. No?
Jarvis Cocker, never mind. Gold medal, heptathlon, 2012.
Janice.
Jess.
Oh, Jess.
Begins with E.
Ennis.
So 2 points for Stuart Bingham, but he's got his poor performance out the way and he's going to bring his A game to the stage here at the Crucible. What a good sport.
Cheers, guys.
That's Kel Brook.
Yeah, one. They're not the gorillas, they're the
Monkeys.
Yeah.
That's Bean, Sean Bean.
Yes.
That's Jarvis Cocker.
Oh, you're smashing this.
That's Jessica Ennis.
Yes.
That's Peter Elliott.
Oh, great knowledge. No one's got this.
Is it Paul Carrick?
Yes, I'll give you that.
And that is Blunkett.
Definitely the champion. Congratulations. What's your name?
Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan Baker, you are the star. And do you know what? What a fantastic city this is.
It is wonderful.
Well, some mixed results there in the famous faces, but we'll be getting a few more people to play the Sheffield name game before the end of the championship. One more result to bring you up to speed with. Graham Dott has turned round a 3-1, 7-6 deficit against Ricky Walden. Ricky, the number 7 seed, arguably the favourite on paper, but Dott came here with that brilliant reputation over the long match format. Remember, he's been in 3 finals and won it in 2006, and he was delighted after missing out on a place at the Crucible 12 months ago. We've had so many interesting sessions and so many interesting results so far. I wonder how it's affected the odds. Let's catch up with Betfred's Mark Pearson to find out.
Well, if you're looking at current form, Neil Robertson has been the best so far. Superb. 3 centuries and a 1-4-3 as well. He's 11-2 third favourite as well. Judd Trump is 5-1, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, we're not going to see Ronnie O'Sullivan until Tuesday. He is 2-1. Monday brings Ding Junhui, 16-1. The best he's ever done at the Crucible here is reach a semi-final. I think he's going to have a tough match against Mark Davis. Mark Davis got plenty of Crucible experience, so I think Mark Davis on the handicap is a decent bet. But whatever you fancy, it's been a fantastic tournament so far, and it's only day 2 of the Betfred World Snooker Championship.
Great stuff there from Mark Pearson. He'll be keeping us right up to date with all the latest odd changes. That's it for the second edition of Break Off. We've got some brilliant matches for you tomorrow. Ding Junhui, China's great hope, embarks on his quest to become their first world champion. He's taking on Mark Davis. Remember, in the lead up to the championship last year, Ding had won 5 ranking events. This time he's had a really tough season, but did make the semis in China. And we've got Ali Carter up against Alan the Angles McManus. We will see you for more Break Off tomorrow. In the meantime, bye-bye.